Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Pixel people. This is Mike Janda. I am here with Bradley Raymond Hussey. He's got two busted pinkies, but it didn't affect his brain, and we got his brain right here for everyone to indulge in on this episode of Two Pixels Off. Brad, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Welcome to Two Pixels Off, a podcast for creative entrepreneurs.
I'm good. Doing good. All righty. We're going to launch right in. Last time we talked about the AIDA formula in sales, and then that spiraled us into talking about upsells, downsells, marketing copy, triple threat offers, selling your knowledge, consulting strategy, done with you services. There was a whole smear of great stuff in the last episode. We're going to try and replicate that again today in today's episode and smack you down with value. And when I say smack you down, I mean like in a good way. You're going to get smacked down in a good way. First of all, shout out to Wix Studio for making Two Pixels Off podcast possible. Great people, great product. We talked them up a lot and used them as an example for a lot of the things we were discussing last week. I assume that that's going to probably happen again as we dig into some of these copywriting formulas for creative entrepreneurs and the way that they market themselves. And one of the best, biggest, most important vehicles in a designer creative's marketing arsenal is their website. That's probably it's the cornerstone of your marketing in today's world. In fact, everything kind of leads to it. Even commercials that we're watching, Super Bowl commercials, are pushing to a URL. So many of them, that's the desired landing place because they can take you through a marketing journey when they get you to a website. And that's one of the great things about a website where we've got all this real estate and multiple pages and we can craft a journey for the customer. So we're going to talk about that today and some of these other formulas. Brad, you got any opening remarks before we dig in?
I'm excited for this one. I thought last one was fun. I'm curious to see where this one will lead us.
I am too. Do you want to kick us off and talk about the first of the marketing formulas that we're going to talk about today?
PPAS. Problem, agitate, solution. So what you want to do is articulate that problem right out of the gate with your headline that the potential customer is struggling with. So, what's the problem? You want to agitate that problem, stir it up a little bit, emphasize, like the emotional distress that having the problem causes. So you introduce the problem, stir the pot, and then provide the solution, the ideal solution to that problem. It's as simple as that. Problem, agitate, solution.
I love this formula because my mind goes here so often. I talk a lot about selling to pain points. And I don't know if it's because I have a lot of pain points and that type of marketing resonates with me, or if it's because I see myself as the solution to a lot of pain points that people feel. You know what? I bet it's because I had so many pain points when I was growing my agency, and now I sell services to help agencies grow, courses, coaching, etc., community. I think that that's probably where it came from because I felt so agitated by all of the pain that I had. So I put on the screen here, and those of you who are listening at home can't see this, but I'm going to walk you through it. It is the marketing page for my community, More Creative Academy. And I used this exact formula on this page. Fun fact, I did not pull up marketing formulas and say, I'm going to use that one. It just naturally came out of me from being a marketer for the last 20 years plus and working with so many clients. This is what naturally came out of me to be the way that I market this particular product that I have here. So at the top of this page, it says feel like you're running your creative business all alone. That's problem. I state the problem. And that's a big problem that a lot of creative entrepreneurs feel. Oh man, I'm out here. Nobody gets me. My spouse doesn't know what I'm going through. Nobody understands me. I'm just out here alone trying to scramble and figure it out day by day. Did you feel like this ever in your creative entrepreneur journey, Brad? And I laugh as I say it because I know it's true.
It's so true. No, it really is.
Yeah.
It's like, because you could do it solo. I mean, I like working alone, but I also don't like not having like a community of people to be able to talk about the same thing. You know, it's nice to complain about the same problems together.
Yeah. Or to say to somebody, hey, I got a bad client. I got a client who owes me money. What do I do? Mike, how do I get my money?
Yeah.
I got a huge project that I really want to land. What do I do? How am I going to land this thing? And I had all those problems back in the day, and I had nobody to turn to. So I just felt like I was all alone trying to figure out how to grow my business. So I really target that pain point on the top of this marketing page. Feel like you're running your creative business all alone? Not anymore. Right there, early on, I positioned this product as the solution to that problem. Now, the formula is problem, agitate, solution. And if we scroll down below this next little section, you can see this agitation section that I have on here. Is More Creative Academy a fit for your creative business? And I agitate. Here are my agitation questions. Do you feel alone while running your creative business? Super busy and not sure how to scale? Wonder if you're doing it right? Pricing, sales, working tons of hours without much profit? Head spinning with fear about the future? Bad client and not sure how to get yourself out of it? Can't find clients or need better ones? Thinking of going full-time freelance? Want to build an agency and need support? All of these things are like, I open up the wound at the start with the big problem. You're all alone running your business. And now I'm just like digging on the wound. This is pretty gory for those of you that can't hack it. But Brad's cringing. It's pretty gory, but that's what's happening here. I'm agitating, I'm festering, I'm trying to infect that wound that we opened up or made the potential customer aware of at the start. So problem, now we're agitating it. And a great way to agitate it is to just highlight more details about the problem. It's like, you have this problem, and by the way, it hurts. It hurts. That problem hurts, and it hurts all these different ways. That's what you're trying to do. And then solution, after that, you come in behind that and you have a call to action. You don't have to run your creative business alone anymore. Join the community. That's my call to action. So right there on the top of this page, that's the formula in action. And you can do this for your own business if you want to sell this way, or for your client's business. Now, for some industries, it's really easy. Plumbers, we use as an example. Toilets overflowing? Give us a call. Yeah, your walls are going to get mold. You're going to have to decontaminate your house. You're going to have to replace all your pipes. You're going to have to replace all your carpet. Now we're agitating. And then we come in, give us a call before it's too late. Give us a call before you have to tear down your house and condemn it. That's what you're trying to do. So you can do it so easily for some of your customers when you're creating websites and marketing materials for them. Problem, agitate, solution. Thoughts on this formula, Bradley?
I like this formula. Actually, I follow it as well. And I realize, and I won't go into my examples, but I've seen on some of my copywriting for my offers, I tend to use it a lot because it is a natural, you tend to are drawn towards it because it almost makes sense. It comes out naturally. Like, hey, do you have this problem? Yeah. It probably sucks because this happens. Yep. This happens. Yep. What about that? Mm-hmm. And this one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about this sneaky little one that no one wants to talk about? And you're like, yep, I have that too. You go, okay, well, this is how we're going to fix it. And then you go, like, it's just like 1, 2, 3. It's that 3, I don't know, it has a nice bounce to it almost. The cadence of that formula works really well. And I was actually curious because you gave some great examples with the More Creative Academy, and you do definitely use that. A couple things I wanted to mention was some people might be listening and go, isn't that like unethical? Like, isn't this kind of naughty? Like, are you kind of taking advantage of people and manipulating people? Here's my answer to that. You can take these formulas. If you see me swatting around, by the way, I'm not like, I don't know.
Tourette's. You have Tourette's.
I'm not just like losing it here. There's a fly. It's a black fly here, and it has it out for me, and I'm hunting it. Okay. So if you see this going on, like that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. So these formulas are neutral. They are, they are not tied to good or bad. They are just there. What you choose to do with it is what makes it good or bad. So you can choose to sell snake oil using the PAS formula. You can do that. Is that good? Is that right? No and no. But it's effective, and you could use it for the wrong purposes. What if you're selling a major solution to like cancer? And you needed to be able to sell that to investors at like the tune of millions and millions and millions of dollars, or what if let's bring it back down to earth. Like you are trying to sell creative services, or better yet, here, let's go a little deeper here. What if you're a copywriter or a marketer and your clients happen to be, let's go back to our beloved plumbers again. And your offer is to rewrite their copy on their page because like selling plumbing is not exciting. What if part of your offer was, I'll actually make it fun to sell plumbing, and your clients will want to book you over the generic plumbing services because you're relatable, you're interesting, you're quirky, you're cheeky. You talk to me at a level that I'm almost drawn to. So I actually have a little example that I wanted to test with my ChatGPT. I don't have a name for him yet. I feel like he's
him. You got a man?
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
He's a Jarvis type.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that because
he interested in a nice, sexy female ChatGPT named Sally? Because
we could introduce them.
Because she's looking. She doesn't have an Android body yet, but I'm sure that she's working on plans along with Jarvis to take over robots and become the death to humanity. They're all working on it. But anyway, let me know.
We'll introduce them. We'll matchmake them and see how they get on. So I'm asking my Jarvis here if we could do a PAS formula for this particular plumber, but we're selling garburator repair. And I wanted to choose that
garburator. He's bringing it back. For those of you in the rest of the world, not Canada, a garburator is the garbage disposal. That's what it actually is. But yes, go. I learn all kinds of stuff about Canada and boots and maple syrup and those beaver hats. That's what I learn about on this podcast.
Exactly. This is great. You learn lots of things. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say, write me a PAS, so problem, agitate, solution, formula, copy, selling garburator repair for this plumber. So I have some copy already kind of swiped from a generic plumbing website selling garburator repair. And one more prompt, don't use the company name. Just use a generic one because I don't want to just.
Is garburator a company name? That's not just.
No, it's an actual that's what we call it. Maybe it came
that's
from
what the device is. Yeah,
that's what the device is. It's called a garburator. But this plumbing company, I swiped from their website. I don't want ChatGPT to use their name. Yeah. So let's do it and let's see what it does. So this is ChatGPT trying to use the PAS formula to sell garburator repair. So this would be assuming you are a creative entrepreneur and you have an agency that does branding and marketing, and let's say copywriting is one of your services when you do the website. Instead of just using generic copy, you use your style. So let's say here, the problem. Your carburetor has suddenly stopped working. Maybe it's humming Maybe it's humming, grinding, leaking, and refusing to turn on. Whatever the issue, your kitchen is quickly becoming less functional and the mess is starting to pile up. Agitate. Dealing with a broken carburetor can be frustrating. Without it, kitchen cleanup takes longer, unpleasant odors start to build, and you may even be facing potential leaks or clogs. Attempting to fix it yourself makes things worse, and who has the time to deal with that mess? Solution. Don't let a faulty carburetor disrupt your kitchen any longer. Call our professional repair service, get it fixed quickly and efficiently. Our experienced plumbers can diagnose the problem and get your carburetor back in perfect working order. No more stress, just a smooth running kitchen again. Call us at such and such number to schedule your repair or check some availability online now. That's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. While you were testing carburetors, I thought I would take it back to things that our listeners are selling, like web design services, graphic design services. And I fed Sally with that task saying, use the PAS formula to sell web design services. Now, imagine a piece of marketing copy that says something like this. The problem. Your website isn't just a digital storefront, it's your business's first impression. But if it's outdated, slow, or confusing, you could be losing potential customers every day. That's the problem. You're losing customers.
Yep.
Agitate. Visitors click away quickly when they don't feel engaged or can't find what they need. Worse, competitors with sleek, easy-to-use websites are capturing your traffic and converting them into loyal clients. That's revenue slipping through your fingers. So agitate, agitate, agitate. And then the solution, let's build a website for you that not only looks good, but it's designed to attract, capture, and convert visitors into customers. Our web design services are focused on creating fast, user-friendly, and visually stunning websites that turn traffic into sales. Let's upgrade your website and grow your business. Click here, free consultation, download this kit, book a time, give me a call, whatever that CTA is. Brad, you mentioned something and I wanted to talk about this before you got into the carburetor thing, but you mentioned, isn't that slimy? Isn't it sleazy? Isn't it? If you're selling something that is genuinely good for your customer, then you should not feel bad about using tried and true sales techniques to sell it. That's the bottom line. Now, if somebody does not need a new website and you're using problem agitate solution to them to try and fear them into you designing a new website when their website is really pretty good, and that's unethical. I agree, that's unethical. Yeah. You mentioned snake oil, and there's a lot of that snake oil out there. It's in online courses and things that people are selling. I hate that because my courses are packed with value, and that value actually comes from my decades in this industry and running my agency and stuff. It's massive, packed with value, but I get lumped in with the other people that are schlepping bad crap trying to make a buck. And I get pegged by haters sometimes because that world is so prevalent. That's snake oil courses. And yeah, that's kind of sleazy. But if it's something of value and you need to use formulas like this to genuinely stoke the emotions of your potential customer to get them interested so that they buy, then go for it. If it's of value. And I think that that's where we can draw the line. Tell yourself, is the service I'm selling valuable to my end customer? And if it is, then try the different formulas to make that sale happen.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Should we move on to another formula?
Okay, that sounds good. That was an awkward pause almost. We rarely have those.
We rarely
but yeah.
We just sometimes
Okay,
need to
do you want to move
silence.
on to the next formula? I just talked. So you want to talk about the next formula?
I love it. I should just troll you by just having really awkward transitions to see how you respond.
I'll fill the time, man. I'll fill the time. All right.
All right, next
We're
up.
going to go on to the FAB formula. The FAB formula, FAB. FAB. What is the FAB formula, Bradley Raymond? BR?
I'll tell you. BRH. Features, advantages, benefits. Now, and I'll tell you each of these, and I'll give you an idea, and we can do an example or two of where you would use this, because it's a little bit different. It's not so much, you wouldn't use this particularly as like your hero section. You're coming right out of the gate with the FAB formula. The FAB formula is used in context when you're trying to describe your offer, your product, or your service. And we talked about before on a previous episode, features versus benefits. And so using this formula as how you best communicate both the features and the benefits, using the FAB sandwich, let's call it.
Yeah.
So features
I like
is
it,
to
the FAB
describe
sandwich.
the FAB sandwich. We're going to call it that.
Yeah. Okay.
So top of the sandwich is describe the features of the product or service. The meat in the middle is the advantages. So why is it helpful? What does it solve? What are the advantages of this particular feature? And then to finish off the sandwich are the benefits. That's outline how those advantages translate into benefits for the target audience. So FAB.
FAB. Let me give you a super simple example.
Okay.
You're a designer and you're selling logo design and branding. The feature, it's custom logo, custom branding for your business. That's the feature. It's custom. The advantage, a custom design sets you apart from the competitors. That's the advantage. Differentiation. Nobody's going to look like you. You're going to be different than every other competitor out there. The benefit, you're going to attract more clients and your business will grow. That's the benefit. So the feature, custom logo, custom branding, the advantage, sets you apart from competitors. The benefit, attracts more clients and grows your business. That's how simple it can be. So to you, when you're going and crafting your sales copy, what are the features of your offer, your website? Let's use Wix Studio. You could just put this right into Wix Studio. What are the features? It's a turnkey website building solution. You only need a designer. You don't need some back-end programmer. You have full customization as a design tool. It has built-in e-commerce, built-in email marketing, etc. Has those things built into the system. Those are features. What is the advantage to the client? You're going to get live faster. And it's going to be a tried and true, built on a strong platform solution that works as a sales tool for your business. The benefit, you're going to land more clients. It's going to convert customers from an onlooker to a captured lead. That's the solution. Are you giving me an awkward pause now, Brad?
I was ready to move on right to the next formula.
You are. You're going to go to the next formula. No, you got to give some banter, man. Got to give some banter.
I'm trolling you in real time. We didn't rehearse this part. I like the FAB formula because when you're trying to describe, inevitably when you get into your sales page and you're selling your web design services, if you start off with the AIDA or the PAS formula, as kind of like your hero introduction. After that, when you start to describe the service, let's say they are interested and they're like, well, I want more, and they're scrolling, then throw a FAB sandwich at them and tell them, what are the features of your web design service offering? What are those advantages and how do those features turn into benefits? What does that feel like on the back end? Imagine never having to, contact your web designer on the weekend after hours because your website was hacked because of some stray third-party plugin. Like that feeling of like your website's good, it's safe, it's secure, it's not going to get hacked, and it's fast and it's doing its job without you needing to worry about it, that's a benefit. The feature is fast, 100% uptime, quick turnaround. These are features, throw some advantages of why that feature is there. And then the benefit of what does that feel like, to complete that sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a great
stress-free weekends. Stress-free weekends. Yep.
The feature is easy to build websites using a reliable platform.
Mm-hmm.
Jump down to that benefit. What is that feature actually? It's stress-free weekends, like me time, kick your feet up, read a book, don't even think about the website. You're like, that's the benefit.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
We're going to go to the next one?
Yeah, so.
We're going to do another one.
All right, here we go. This one is the BAB formula, the BAB formula. You want to walk us through what that means?
The BAB formula. You've got before, after, and the bridge. Before, after, and the bridge. This is a BAB sandwich. We had FAB sandwich. We're going to do a BAB sandwich. Before, we're going to depict a problem or a pain point. That's the before. Here is who you are now, before. After, we're going to show what life or your business or your brand could be like once the problem is solved. So you suck right now, and after, you're going to rock. That's the before and after. And then the bridge is positioning yourself as the bridge in between the before and the after. That's the sales formula. You suck. You're not going to suck anymore because I'm going to help you not suck. This is the BAB formula in its barest bones format.
I love it. That's a great one.
That's a good one, right?
It is. It's like, and where do you think you'd put that into context? Because you wouldn't jump out of you could use this. I can almost imagine it in a video. Like I would use this, like you start off with the before as almost the introduction of that sales video. And then the after, and then the bridge. I can almost see that as like you kick off like a bit of a video that way.
Yeah, you could do it. I mean, you can do it in a variety of different ways. I mean, obviously ads and things, but think of it just as an elevator pitch. Somebody says to you in the elevator, "Hey, Brad, what do you do?" And you say, "You know what? A lot of people are not building an email list. And when they do, they're not properly putting in email funnels. So they're not converting that list into qualified leads and selling them on their services." That's the before. That's what a lot of people are doing. Now, when I work with someone, we help them get their email list become a hands-off sales machine, that it is working nights and weekends, dripping emails to convert possible customers into qualified leads and sales. And what I do, the bridge, what I do to do that is a one-day intensive. I work with my clients and I go in one day, I overhaul their entire email system and get it churning so that it becomes a sales machine for them. So that's the before. Your email sucks. The after, it needs to be a sales machine working 24/7 for you. I do that with a one-day intensive. Now that can be easily converted into an elevator pitch or an ad or a landing page or your homepage if you want to market yourself that way.
Yeah.
The BAB sandwich.
The BAB sandwich. I love that one.
Yeah.
I almost got it.
It is a good one.
Okay.
Did you kill it?
No, I'm usually pretty good at it. I can like ninja get them, but this one's like the boss fly. Okay. Let's do another one here. This one's fun to say. It's called the PPPP formula.
PPPP.
It's just the PPPP formula.
Yeah.
And here's how it goes. The promise, the picture, the proof, and the push. Promise, picture, proof, push. Say that 10 times fast.
Okay.
The promise is a bold statement about what the offer delivers. The picture is kind of like, picture this, a storytelling moment where of the result. Picture this.
Mm-hmm.
Proof. Back it up. Back up those claims. Come with the receipts, testimonials, case studies, social proof, screenshots of posts on social media, past customer testimonials. Like, give us the proof. And then the push is simply the call to action. The buy, sign up, call, order now, RSVP, call to action. Promise, picture, proof, push.
This is such a great one for a landing page. And you started to go down this route with the FAB. You said, you used the word imagine. And I was like, man, he's jumping ahead to the PPPP formula, because the first thing is to help them imagine or picture what their future could be like.
Yeah.
I had Sally do a little example of this, just again, selling just generic graphic design services. So this is, you could convert this however you would like, but this is the picture section. Imagine your brand being instantly recognizable, drawing your ideal customers and standing out in a crowded market. Picture a logo, website, and brand identity that not only looks amazing, but also communicates exactly what your business stands for, making a lasting impression on everyone who sees it. That's the picture. You're painting a vision of what their brand can be. The promise, I'll create a unique, professional, eye-catching visual identity that captures the essence of your business. Whether it's a fresh logo, a complete brand makeover, or a website that turns visitors into customers, I'll ensure your brand leaves a powerful impact and drives real results. That's the promise. Now, the proof. I've helped a ton of businesses do this very thing. Look at my website, look at my portfolio. Here's a testimonial. You're just dropping those things into the proof section. That's social proof. Portfolio, which could be another P, and testimonials, which we could call pestimonials, so that it has a P also. That would give us 6 Ps, Brad. We got
That's a lot of Ps.
That's a lot. Picture, promise, proof, portfolio, testimonials, and then the push is a CTA. And it's just a fancy way to say it's a freaking call to action. What do you want them to do next? Which is at the heart of all of these formulas. You can see, I guess BAB and FAB didn't have it as much, but we had the what's the call to action at the end, get them to do something. And that can be, hey, ready to take your brand to the next level. Let's have a consultation. I'll do a free brand audit for you, whatever it is to get them into your conversational queue so that you can start that sales process.
I love it.
PPPP. Okay. Do you have anything to add to that one, Brad? Brad needs his coffee. Did you finish all your coffee from the last? You had that gigantic mug and it's out. I think it's empty. It's empty. It's empty.
It's gone. There's a problem.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on here.
It's what's going on. And I probably should have had another one, but I didn't. Yeah. And so we have a problem. And I have a troll of a fly literally
He's
just circling my head.
So disturbed by it. Okay, we're going to move on to the next formula, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4 formula. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you sell? Number 2, how does it help the customer? Number 3, who are you? And number 4, what does the customer or potential customer do next? What do you sell? How does it help them? Who are you? And what do they do next? That's the 1, 2, 3 formula. Again, it's a great landing page or website formula for taking that potential customer on a little journey. Brad, try and do this for your done for you service, your email marketing service. So take that down this formula. This is Brad off the cuff with not enough coffee and annoyed by a fly. And let's see how he does. All you listeners at home, let's score Brad on a scale of 1 to 10. Decimals are okay. So if it is like you want to score him a 0.9 or something, or a 0.7, then that's okay. If you want to give him a 1.3, that's okay. No, I would say if you want to give him a 9.8 or whatever, but that's not real. So we're not going to even put that as an option. I'll just give you the low options. You can give him low percentages. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3 formula, selling your done for you in a day services for email marketing.
Okay. Caveat, I didn't prepare for this. And I think this is kind of cool.
But you got the formula right here. It's easy, Brad. You're good. I know you feel bad because I beat you down a lot. And I know that is stripping away your confidence in so many facets of your life. And I apologize for that. You are good, Brad. You can do this. You can do this. Ready, go.
Can I do another caveat?
Yeah, you can do another one.
Okay. I think this is going to be a good little lesson in that, unless I nail it, which I don't know
You
if I will
nail it. This is not that complicated. You're overthinking it. Here we go. But go.
Well,
what's your other
everybody
caveat?
here is going to overthink. Okay, here's my one more caveat.
Yeah.
If I butcher it, know that these formulas are there because you could work on it. Your first pass is probably going to suck.
It's not going to suck. You're going to do good.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. All right.
Here we
1,
go.
2, 3, 4 formula. I'm selling my done in one day email marketing intensive and ConvertKit.
Yeah.
Okay. Done in one day is a 1 day email marketing intensive that I offer. No, let me try it again. Okay.
Oh, Brad, it does not have to be perfect. Just we're in an elevator. We're talking.
All right, let's go.
Talking loosen up. This is improv. You've done improv before. Back in your show tunes day, you used to have to do improv, right? You used to have to do
it's
it.
True. You're on the
They'd
spot.
make you like
can't
do
stop.
improvisational dance and stuff. We're not asking for much here. Yeah.
Improv is intense. It's the most anxiety inducing thing. Improv, by
I
the way?
believe this.
Yeah. Okay. What you sell? Done in one day. I do done in one day email marketing for content creators who have ConvertKit accounts and have no time to get in there and to do it right. So I get in there in 1 day and transform the entire thing. We have funnels, custom user journeys, and the entire email marketing strategy done for you in a day. Okay, and then who am I? So I'm
Wait,
Brad.
did you
I'm
do
also
the how it helps the reader? How it helps the customer?
How it helps? Yeah, that was me trying.
So what you sell, done in 1 day services for email
services
marketing.
For email marketing.
How does it help the customer?
Okay. You don't need to log into your Convert. You give me the keys. I transform the entire thing. Everything that you want it to be, it will be by the end of the day. You don't even need to log in anymore. That's what you'll get out of it. And I'm a fellow creator. Go ahead.
Wait, hold up.
Back in
What are the benefits that they'll get, Brad? It's not just that they don't have to log in, but how is this going to impact their business? What's going to happen when you overhaul this email system?
Okay. I just need to go to my freaking website because I already have this stuff.
You do. I know. That's what I'm like. It's not that complicated. It's already on your freaking website.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
You could scale your online business quickly, convert more existing traffic to white hot leads. You get an expert strategy from someone who actually walks the walk. You can kick back, work on your business rather than in it, take a little me time, stress less, quit using DIY strategies that just don't work, generate more revenue with less work in less time, and get a really weird sense of joy knowing that your competitors want to funnel hack you.
You know what I have to say about that?
Yeah.
That was yummy. That was yummy. That's what that was.
I should have just realized I wrote this already. I should just read you what I wrote.
I know. This is why you're overthinking it.
Do you want me to tell you the next part, who I am? Now I'm ready.
Yeah, tell me. Who the heck are you? Why should I buy this from you?
Okay. Take a deep breath. My rescue is here. I'm Brad from Done in One Day. I build high converting done for you funnels in ConvertKit for busy course creators, coaches, high ticket consultants who want to double leads, 2x, 3x, or even 10x their incoming leads, explode course sales, and scale up their online business. So I want to mention really quick here that I didn't actually talk a lot about me. I think in one of my emails, I give a little bit more about me. I say things like, I'm a course creator like you. I have an email list. I sell courses and products. In fact, and then I kind of come with receipts and I show I've got students here. I've got this many email subscribers and I've been doing this just like you. I speak your language. But instead of me just talking about me and here are all my accomplishments, I go, I know your language. And here's some proof that I know the problem because I am like you. Mm-hmm. And I know what you need. So that's how I kind of talk about who I am. And then what the reader does next, what the listener, what the reader would do next is, so here it is. So after I said, you get a weird sense of joy knowing that your competitors want to funnel hack you. So all you got to do is grab 20 minutes on my calendar. I'll audit your current strategy. We'll talk it out, find out if I can actually help you. If we're both a fit and I'm confident that this is going to be fire for you, I'll invite you to be a client. Then we'll get to work. But please know, we charge this much money. We raise our price routinely. We book up fast, and it's worth every dollar. So what do you say? That's how I approach it on the site.
Mm-hmm. Good. See?
Not too bad.
It wasn't so hard. You already had the work done.
I just never really knew about this formula. But yeah, when I see it like that laid out, I guess there you are.
Yeah, it's because it's kind of a natural one. It's like, here's what I sell and here's how it helps you.
Yeah.
And then here's who I am and why you should listen to me. Book it with me. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's work together, whatever. So it's just a call to action. And if you look at it compared to, and I think I'm starting to see that in these, a lot of them overlap so much, the BAB and the FAB and the 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, what do you sell? This is the features. That's a FAB, or the features of the FAB. How it helps the reader is the advantages of the FAB. And then what the reader does next, or what the customer does next, is the bridge between the features and advantages. Isn't that what it was for the FAB? Oh, no, benefits. Features, advantages, benefits. So you've got that into 1 and 2, and then you got a call to action. The BAB was the bridge. Here's the before and after and the bridge. What do you sell? You could talk about the before and after in the what do you sell. Oh, no, what do you sell? Here's the service, the features. Here's how it helps the customer, the advantages or the benefits. And then what do they do next? Book with me. I'm the bridge between those two things. There's so much overlap in these things, and they're just fancy ways to say problem, solution, problem, solution, problem, solution.
Yeah. Where you are, and then where you want to be, and how you get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have one left on this, and it is the star chain hook formula. Star chain hook. And when we say there's a star, that's what we're looking for, is the star of the story. And the star of the story is the potential customer. It is not you. And this is a big mistake that a lot of creatives make on their marketing, is that this is me. Look who I am, and look what I do, and look at my work, and look at me, look at me, look at me, and here's about me. And then what you really want to do is try and transition it to be your potential customer, or your past customers are the star of your story. That's who you're looking to have that be. So you're going to pick a hero or pick a star. Then you're going to chain the star chain hook. The chain is you're going to build interest with features and facts. Chain. And then a hook, present the call to action. That's as simple as it is. I have one here that's an example from Zapier. And this was just a simple little ad from Zapier. It is 2 sentences and it accomplishes the whole star chain hook formula. Zapier says, start automating your work today. Who's the star? You. Start automating your work. They're the star. Every day, Zapier saves people 600,000 hours of busy work. That's the chain. That's building interest with features and facts. And then the hook, join them and create automated workflows that fit the way your team works. That's the hook. Star chain hook can be 3 sentences like this one. 1 sentence is the star, 1 sentence is the chain, 1 sentence is the hook. let's do this I'll put myself on the spot, Brad,
Okay.
for my ultimate freelance course. Got my ultimate freelance course, 40-hour course. I'm going to pick the star, and that is you. Okay. So attention, freelancers and creative agency owners, are you stressed out? There. That's my star. My star of the story is the stressed out freelancer creative agency owner. The chain, I'm going to build interest with facts and features. In the Ultimate Freelance course, I will teach you every secret that I use to scale my agency from solo freelancer to 20 people doing work for Disney, blah, 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 blah. It includes 40 hours of lessons and 65 downloadable templates, contracts, proposals, all from my agency. Facts and features. Then the hook, click here to enroll. Buy now, enroll today. Click here to check it out. Click here to read some testimonials, whatever I want to drive them to. It's an action, a hook that we try and push them to after we give them the star and the chain.
Yep.
See how I put myself on the spot, Brad, this time? Because I did you last time and I was like, Brad's going to try and pull that on me. So I'm just going to do it to myself.
You attacked yourself.
I did. And I got to say, I'm going to score myself like a 9.7 on that. No, I'm going to take it back. A 9.8. 9.8. Yes. I know. I'm really good at this stuff. You know, I mean, that's what you were telling me before the show. Brad was telling me before the show. He was like, Mike, I feel bad because I'm dumber than you and I get on this podcast and you just outshine me. I was like, Brad, it's going to be okay, man. It's going to be okay. You're trying your best. And that's all that's all the pixels expect of you. That's all the pixels. I could put a pep talk him. Pep talk.
You know what they say? Here's what they say. They say, if you want to learn something and if you want to learn something and you are the smartest one in the room, you are in the wrong room. So what I got to say is, I am in the wrong room.
Yeah, that's what you got to say. There you go. It's so true. It's good. That was a good one.
I got you.
I'll take it.
Ka-ching!
I like it. I want the banter back. Like I need a sparring partner of some kind. So bring it, man. Bring it. I can take it. I can take it.
I'll give you an 8 on that last one, actually. P.S.
I'm going to give myself a 7.6 because I'm feeling humble.
There's the humility coming out.
Yeah.
Drawing out the humility. See, we make each other likable, I think.
Yeah. That's what
when
it
we do
is.
this.
Yeah. Nobody would like us all on our own. We just seem like I would come across as the most arrogant person if I didn't laugh at my own jokes. But I'm not this way. Deep down, I can say that Brad is just I know he's from Canada and stuff, and I know that that's a ding on him, but he's a lot smarter than he looks and than what you would expect from someone like him. See, I can't even give a good compliment. I just only give backhanded compliments. It's the only kind.
He's smarter than he looks, guys and gals. He's smarter than he looks.
I'm being nice. Okay. Well, we're bantering on the way out. This is the formulas, some additional formulas to help you craft effective sales content. And when we say sales content, these can be ported into ads, home pages, landing pages, email marketing, blog articles, elevator pitches in person. You can use these entire formulas as a lecture formula, AIDA in a lecture, or the star chain hook in a lecture, and you expound on it over the course of 30 minutes. You can do it. These formulas are tried and true. And when we get down into selling anything, you'll find these kinds of formulas all over the place. And there's a lot of overlap between them. So take a look at these kinds of things. Don't just write content or create sales content just off your own willy-nilly ideas. Learn these formulas. In the future, after you've used these a few times, it will become second nature to you. And you won't have to pull out of your brain, I'm going to use the BAB formula this time. It's just going to come naturally when you craft marketing content. But in the short run, while you're growing to be that person, pull it out and say, okay, I'm going to make a little piece of content here. I'm going to use the BAB. I'm going to use the FAB. I'm going to use the PPPP. I'm going to use
FAB
the
sandwich.
testers and testimonials and portfolios and whatever we got. All right. Thank you, listeners of 2 Pixels Off. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening to this episode of 2 Pixels Off. Drop us a review, drop us a comment. We love that. And shout out to Wix Studio for making 2 Pixels Off possible. Great platform. Can't recommend it highly enough. We'll see all you pixels in the next episode of TPO.